Commanders. We are once again wandering into Johto. And all the fun things Johto has. I believe Morty is our next stream leader, and I hope that's correct, otherwise the stream title will make no sense. Last time we were here, we beat Whitney. Very convenient just having bike. I think we go this way. This is me just solidly guessing right now. I do not remember Johto at this point. Well, I mean, that's a trainer, right? Yep. Could I have gone this way the whole time to train up before Whitney? Was that a thing I could have done? Say la vie? La vie? Monsters are in our pockets, yes. I keep expecting those sort of things to be double battles, but those don't exist in Gen 2. So I keep being jump scared by the single battle. Single battle jump scare. Oh, we missed. Oof, that defense scroll actually raised defense significantly from earlier. And the second one probably would do the same. Oh, we still fainted. And we're good. We are good. So I've came up with a plan for Gregory. So I want to use an Umbreon, I think, because this is one of the few times where I'm going to get to use one. So, assuming that the egg hatches into something I want to use, we're going to go back to the gyms that Gregory helped us win, do like a farewell tour before I box him for the EV. But even if I encounter Bill today, I think he has to set the time capsule first, which takes 24 hours. Because they were really big about time in this game. Real big. Now, of course, if the egg doesn't hatch into something I want to use, Gregory will be here the whole time. But I'm just going to assume the egg will hatch into something I want to use, and I want to use Umbreon. Call me selfish, I like the Pokemon I like. And Gregory's stuck at his middle evolution. If he wasn't stuck at his middle evolution, I would be like, well, rather than the egg. But he is stuck. Oh yes, Great Attack can miss. Especially if they use Double Team. How good we hit, so that means we probably kill. Hey there, hey! How are you, King of Bone? We just beat up someone named Brooke. They didn't use a water type though. I suggest as if nominative determinism exists in the Pokemon world. I mean, I don't know. The gym leaders are called puns. Like, I don't know. If you're getting named like, I don't know. What's a punny name off the top of my head that like the name people actually have? If you're named Morticia, you're gonna be a ghost type or dark type user. Like, plain and simple. Did you know that Silver Slash Gold didn't ship on time? American or Japanese or Korean releases. Or European releases. Because those were all different, shipments. Because they didn't do worldwide releases until Japanese. What would have delayed it? I'm just curious because I didn't know this actually. The game was too big on the defend the cartridge. I did know that was a problem they were running into, and then I don't know who. I remember reading the name, but I can't recall it. Made like a new compression, and that's how they were able to shove Kanto into here. I just didn't know that it was so close to like to drop dead time. You believe it was Iwata? Is that how you say it? This is a level 2 Voltube. I'm scared. Okay, it can't explode. It's dead. That's how we're gonna do with all these Voltorbs. Yeah. So I was aware that they had to invent a new compression method. Apparently it was Iwata? I'm unfamiliar with this man. Or woman. Or person. I'm unfamiliar with this soul. There they go. Apparently in this instance they were. They went with the goat. It was Iwata who later became president of Nintendo who had to code it. And so having to code it, he saw the problem and was like, how do I fix this? I assume. Oh, critical hit, that's annoying. Died a web extra press pay gut so he wouldn't have to do layoffs. Oh, that, I mean, that is goat-like behavior, actually. Yeah, that's pretty good. Some places were altered and size changed to fit. Passed due to medical reasons. I mean, at least it wasn't, like, murder. Like, dying is bad. Statement of the hour. Dying is bad. But at least, you know, it was something that, like, you could plan for in a way, get your affairs in order, and all that stuff. Hopefully. Unless it was sudden. I'll admit, I don't really keep up too much with, like, the people behind Nintendo and Game Freak and all that. It's like, it's a company that exists, it makes games I sometimes like. I couldn't tell you who the various people in the various positions are. I can tell you this Magmar is being problematic for us. I can tell you that for free. But, may he be well remembered and rest in peace and, you know, all that. A second Magma. I mean, I think Gregory can just take these guys out, ultimately. Push comes to shove. I forgot Magby wasn't a thing yet and got confused. Magby is a thing. Magby's introduced in Gen 2. Magby is introduced in the egg I'm carrying could potentially hatch into Magby. Could also be an Elekid or a Smoochum, I think. I don't know if it could be anything else. But like they don't. You can just get low-level Magmars. Magmortar comes later? Yeah, Magmortar comes much later. Magmortar's Gen 4. I need to go heal, though, because we got pretty beat up. But Magby is this generation. We'll see if I get one. Magby was one of the Pokemon that I was thinking if the egg hatches into, I'd use, I think. I also want to see if I can get an Umbreon. I think I said that already, but for the new folks, I want to try to get Umbreon because it's my favorite evolution, and this is a game I can do it in, given the time that I stream at. It's a good thing my favorite isn't Espeon. Umbreon's in Crystal? Yeah, Umbreon's introduced in Gen 2. Hello, Hyper Zeta. I don't know who you are. I hope you have a fun time here. But yes, Umbreon and Espeon introduced in Crystal. Well, not in Crystal, in Gen 2, more generally speaking. Which happens to include, but not limited to, Pokemon Crystal. Where'd they go? There's Reynolds. Umbreon is cool. Umbreon is cool. Yeah, they do have a very well loved shiny. Although I do think the shiny is kind of simplistic. The rings just become blue, but it does look very good. I kind of wish, personally, that Umbreon and Espeon, when they became shiny, flipped colors, because I think that'd be fun. We need more evolutions. We need 18. Well, not 18 more. Like 11 more? I want one from every type is what I'm getting at here. One feature type, yes. I think everyone wants, well, at least, well, maybe not everyone, but a good chunk of people want an evolution of every type. Give you Spectreon. I assume that would be the ghost one. What do you think the ghost one would be named? Spectreon is a good name for it. I could respect it if it was named Spectreon. Yes, yeah. I forget, is there trainers this way? Or is it just... There are trainers. You're running with Flow Pokemon. It fits so well. Yeah, again, it is a good it's a good name for it. I would love to see a dragon one. I don't know what it'd be called, but I want to see what it would look like. Also, I just think the normal one would just be funny. If just Eevee, but bigger. Drakeon? Maybe. Maybe it could be Drakeon. Eevee! Suppose we don't have Drowsy on decks. We could do. That's a shame, but I want to grab this item first. It's TM4, whatever that is. Not Earthquake. I know that. I can tell you that for free. I've learned. Normal evolution. Yes. The normal evolution. Eevee. It's just Eevee Eon. Evolves by leveling up an Eevee with an Everstone. No, I don't know how that would work either. This Birdkeeper is not the greatest opponent we've ever fought. That's not the direction you go. Actually, wait, that's a tree. I can cut trees. This is a Psyduck. Where does it go? I don't know. Honest. Route 36, have we been here? No. They're gonna read my thoughts. So how's the team doing so far? The team is going okay. Here, I'll show the team for you. We got Reynold the Rattata. We have Charles, who is now a Bayleaf. We got Hilda the Hoothoot. We have Wallace the Quagsire, Whooper. And Gregory the Geodude, who may get replaced depending on whatever this egg hatches into, and the fact I want Eevee to evolve into an Umbreon. From a gameplay perspective, type trainers are great. From a lore perspective, they're all stupid. I want to do a Kanto grass run, but you can't. Because no grass type can learn Surf. No grass type in Gen 1, or that you can access in Fire and Elite Green, at the very least, can learn Surf. Except maybe Dragon Trainers, because Dragon's fairly OP until the introduction of Fairy types. I mean, you just hit them with an Ice Block. Right, you hit them with an Ice Block, and then they're still fairly out of it. I forget, for Morty, does one have to do anything, or can one just walk into his gym? I guess I'll learn when I get there. If I can just walk in and face Morty, or... Ice types have horrible defensive stats? I mean, well, that may be true. If you can hit someone fast enough, a lot of dragons are also flying. You think Ice might be the most underused type? Maybe by itself that might be true. But there's a lot of Ice Water types. I don't know. I'll admit that I don't really know the competitive scene either, so like, maybe people don't use Ice types there. You think I need to do Burn Tower? Maybe. We're finding all these guys out here, though, to train up the team first. Is the rare types? Also, the game's lagging. Okay, so the game is actually there again. I'm not just imagining that. Because I was going, is that just in my head? No, that is actually happening. Okay. Give me a second. Oh, gee. Did it stop lagging once the battle ended? Because it seems fine now. Is it fine for y'all? If not... Good for you now. It looks fine now. Okay. Well then... Oh, hey, look, it's Cdoggle. Let's continue on. If it lags out again, I will, try restarting it and see if that helps. National Park? Huh. Didn't know they believed in national parks in the Pokemon world. I didn't know that was a thing they needed to do. I didn't see any logging industry. I think we may have approached this backwards. There is Pokemon everywhere. Honestly, with how powerful some Pokemon are, they can take care of their own forests. Like, why do we need a national park system to protect the forest? The Pokemon will do it for you. She has a Pokedex too. Wild. I thought there was only a few Pokedex holders, but nope. I mean, it seemed like in the original game, right, there's like 2 Pokedexes, right? It's a fresh invention, but in this game, Pokedexes are more, widespread. I mean, there's that one Pokemaniac who knows of a Pokedex because they mention, you have a Pokedex, I'm jealous, in Blue. I'm the Lorax expert for the trees. Sort them again, I'll send out my bees. And that's when you get attacked by 22 comb bees. Exactly 22. Okay, what is happening? Those routes apparently just go in a circle. I didn't know that. We need a water bucket. Were you in the national park? There are rare bugs there! Is the tone I read that in 100%. Are there rare bugs there at night? Because Heracross is kind of fun, I'll admit. But I don't know if I'll be using one. What's inside? Needs more time, though. Scyther, Pinsir, and I think Heracross. Heracross is fun. If I see these allegedly rare bugs, I will, I guess, attempt a capture attempt. That's right, we will attempt a capture attempt. We will attempt to attempt. Oh wait, no, we need to get rid of the Sudowoodo, and for that we need water. And for water we go to where there are flowers. And where there are flowers, it's a florist shop, which I think is in Goldenrod. You can only get them in the bug casting contest? Well, that makes it. The bike shop's calling me. Hello. Hi, our bike sales have gone through the roof. We all do your advertising by riding around on a bicycle. So I thank you. Please keep that bicycle. Thanks again. Cool. Never call me again. No, you're a name raider. I like all my nicknames. You're the underground. Do we think the flower shop's underground? That'd be a weird place for a flower shop. The flower shop is not underground. It's right here. Have you seen that wiggly tree that's growing on Route 36? My sister got all excited and went to see it. I'm worried it isn't dangerous. Do I need to talk to someone first? We will find the way. As this is evidence of me not knowing Johto like the back of my hand, like I did Kanto. Where are we going? Why are we doing it? Who knows? Heracross can be caught headbutting trees. That's fun. Heracross is day only. Alas, because we are insomniac here. The flower shop's Flora. Listen, listen. I spit water on that wiggly tree. It jumped right up. It just has to be a Pokemon. Better be shot out of its disguise if you soaked it. I know. I'll tell my sister and borrow her water bottle. You know, the fact I didn't talk to them last time we were here is what did us in. What a foolish mistake on my part. Well, this is a Scyther or a Pinsir or something we'll catch. It is a Psyduck. Which are fine. Maybe I'll use them when we go back to Kanto in Leaf Green. Heracross is so strong in Gen 2. I mean, Heracross is strong. Yeah, you're right. Like, I won't deny that Heracross is strong. I just don't think we'll be seeing one. Play watermelon. Okay, maybe if I talk to you, you'll give me it. She told me it's dangerous. If I beat Whitney, I wonder if she'll let me her water bottle. I've beat up Whitney. Psyduck heard the sigh part of Scyther and came out to visit. Yeah. Oh, you're better than Whitney. You'll be okay then. Here's the squirt bottle. There we go. There we go. We found the way. Found a way to make this all okay. You know what? Because it's, I think there's only the one Sudowoodo in the entire game. I'll catch it. I'll at least try. I'll try to catch it. It's a unique encounter. I'll try. Don't think Sudowoodo is making it onto the team. You want me to say first? Okay, I'll say it first. But it might help our Pokedex of 8. You know, L might like it if our Pokedex at least reached double digits. You know, just that's just the true fact about Elm. Oak's hovering into his pot pie. He'll resist this type of thing, so it's probably fine to do. Oh. Okay. We might need to change tact here a little bit. Just tail whip to whoever comes second. Although I think who's coming out second is gonna be Wallace, because, you know, Rock's weak to water. That hurt. That did hurt. Luckily, this is just a generalized playthrough. This is not a Nuzlocke. This is me going, I haven't played every single Pokemon game. Let's play through every single Pokemon game. Yeah, Suru is a rock type. That's why it's Sudowoodo. It's fake wood. It's petrified wood even. Can't petrify us though. They should give Sudowoodo what's the move? Glare? Because, you know, petrified wood, Gorgon. Makes sense to me. Maybe I'm just too Greek mythology brained, though. Then you access the grass type until it's Terra stylizing in SV. Yeah? Let's start Pokeball now. Well, that did not work. I just need you to sit here, Gregory. I guess Locate might take you out, but that's fine. One, two, three. Aww. Giving us water. Oh yeah, he does know Water Gun right now. That's true. Let's see if they're smart enough to use it. We might have to use those Great Balls. He does know Water Gun, yeah. He's about to use the Great Ball. Yeah. I only have two though, so I was like... I wanted to save them for when I thought I really needed them. Which we have moved into, that sort of situation, I'll admit. I could always try the Lua Ball. Is he Water type? No. Could I do it anyways? Yes. The Great Ball did just catch. Yeah, you were right, Zeta. You were right. What was that? Very strange. We seem fine now. Worrisome. This is Samuel. You can buy more. Yeah, but that's money. I guess Pickaxe was wigging out. I might, after we heal, which this was not the way to the Pokemon Center. Samuel the Sudowoodo. Yep. Sudafed, Sudowoodo. I might try restarting my game really fast. Hello, Robnik. Because things are getting a little wonky, as we all have seen. So just seeing if, you know, quick restart fixes everything. Might just be the way to do it. I mean, it can't hurt anything, right? So let's drop that save. Okay. I will restart most things, so I will be back in just 2 seconds. Oops, that was the wrong program. Okay, we're back. How are things? I think things are better now. That was funny, the time skip reaction. The burst apps to get the universe rebooted. I mean, they more just get the universe, like, paused for a second and then continued. I don't know that time got wonked up. No one knows that time got wonked up but us. Because we exist outside of their time. We are as gods, and they are our playthings. But things seem to be running okay right now. Tree was a Pokemon. Let's try going this way. Well, we found a new route, y'all. Anne and I are in this together. You're both named Anne. I'm sure that causes your parents no end of grief. Why'd they do that? Like, if you're going to have, you know, twins, sure, maybe it'd be fun naming rhyming names, I don't know. But don't name them the same name. Just spelled differently. You know, when you call their name, they're both gonna come running. Focus energy. At least that move actually works in this generation. I'm still not gonna learn it. Reynolds probably evolving next level? Yeah, I think so. Oh no, he's evolving now. We got ourselves Eradicate. Now he's trying to learn Scary Face. Do I want that more than Tail Whip? I mean, I barely use non-damaging moves anyways. I think Tail Whip will serve us better though. I got a bigger rat. I did get a bigger rat. Thank you on congratulating me for having a bigger rat. But now they're level 20, so let's start training up someone else. Hey, Charles. Are you a trainer? You are a trainer. I didn't do a thing if they were asleep. I'll show you how scary that is. No user, then probably. Drowsy. Okay, well, right line, wrong Pokemon. Maybe I should have tackled it instead of using a special move. And by tackle, I of course mean cut. Yeah, that did more. Oh well, it's no longer an option. You know what? Let's poison them in case they do put us to sleep. They'll still get hurt. Want to show me the power of sleep? I'll show you the power of poison. One for one. Child's out here shaking the opposition. Yeah, I mean, he can cut, and he's got razor leaves, and that's the things he does. I was not shown the power of sleep. Hey, we made a territory. I guess let's heal up. Oh, hey, look. It's definitely not silver. Because that's Bill. That is Bill, apparently. I 100% thought that was silver. Burn Tower. Yes, we gotta do Burn Tower, but... he's telling us about the time capsule that we cannot use. This man figured out time travel. He figured out how to become a Pokemon and time travel. This man's insane. Trading Pokemon on the Game Boy with the linked cable? It was a thing you do. That guy made the PC in Gen 1. Yes, he did. He also turned himself into a Pokemon, though. Which, like, wild thing that apparently you can just do? Figure out how to do? What's this old man telling me? Have I learned to dance like the Kimono Girls? No? No? Okay, I mean, we can make a little side trip to that. Maybe. Oh yeah, he did that. Yeah, he did do that. What is this? Is this the burnt tower? Oh, that man denies me. Okay. The tin tower ahead. The tower of divine beauty. It soothes the soul of all who sees it. 2 towers, 2 Pokemon, but when one burned down, both Pokemon flew away, never to return. I mean, to be fair, if my house burned down, I might also not come back. Tower that used to be here, my grandma told me it used to be much taller. I take it this is the burned tower that I keep being told about. It's a cave. Uswine? Usign? Usign. My name's Usign. I'm on the trail of a Pokemon named Suiika. Good for you. And you are? Chaos. Glad to meet you. I had rumors that Suiika is in this burned tower, so I came to look. But where exactly could it be? I don't... In the tower, presumably. There's like 3 levels to it. It got burned down at some point, I assume. Not even assume, I got told that. And thus, you know, ceased to be a functioning tower. Do you tell me anything useful? Morty. Oh hey, you're the gym leader. Hector's gym leader has to study what are said to be the legendary Pokemon, Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. Uswine is here, so I've decided to investigate the tower with him. Okay. Invents a way to store Pokemon digitally, invents a way to combine human and Pokemon DNA, and invents time travel. I feel the only reason he isn't the professor is because it's too restrictive. Maybe. Useem? That might be Useem. I was like, sign like a sine wave, and you like Euphoria. That was how I got to Useem, but Useem makes... Have Useem and he's hunting for a Pokemon that... Okay. This is out of drink. Maybe I should be fighting these rats? I don't know. Why is this rock a different color? I don't think we have Rock Smash. I am correct. So hopefully that is not plot critical. We'll go the other way. That's silver. Or in this run through, question mark, question mark, question mark. Because that's what he told me his name was. Good old Zubat. Anyways, I have a rival to fight. Chidu looking at you in horror as you use Rock Smash. Well, we don't have it, so we're not using it. Oh, it's you. I came looking for some legendary Pokemon that they say roosts here. But there's nothing here. Nothing after all the trouble of coming to this dump? No way. It's all your fault. Dude, I showed up after you, so like I don't know how it's my fault. Stop. Get some help. Okay, this isn't a good matchup. So, we'll make it a good matchup. He has anger problems. Yeah. I can still tell him to get some help, because he clearly needs some. To be fair, I think most Pokemon trainer needs some help. He's Giovanni's son, what do you expect? True, but that's never made explicit in this generation. Like that's a later thing, I think. But like I feel like most people who become trainers are kinda like a little out there in some way or other. I'm just saying, I don't think any normal person becomes a Pokemon trainer. It's kinda like becoming like a competitive fighting game player. I have yet to meet anyone normal who is. Honestly, Gregory can just kind of take this all. Okay, well maybe we should use a potion. Oh yeah, I forgot the curse got placed on him. Never mind. Let's see what Heller can do. Like, you know, Silver here, or question mark, whatever, clearly has anger problems. But, like, even, like, Morty, right, who seems relatively normal, he became a ghost-type specialist. You get anything that can bite, and, like, he's got a problem. And also, like, he made himself all ghost-themed. Some of this does have to make you wonder. I'm going to use some of the revives that we bought for Whitney and never used. Like, when people name their children in the Pokemon world, do they, like, think to themselves, this child gonna become a grass-type specialist? Or gonna become, like, an ice-type specialist? Like, when Price was named, 70 years ago or whatever, do you think his mom was like, he's gonna become the ice-type master of Johto? Wow. That was a critical hit. That's real unfortunate. Randall. Because I'd rather not lose. You always feel their stage names were coincidences? I mean, I'll buy stage names. It feels like there's too many for it all to be coincidence, but I will buy stage names. I will buy that if you become like a pro Pokemon person, right? So you're a gym leader, you're an Elite Four member, you're something like that. You adopt like a handle. In which case I can see like, you know, this is your wrestler name, so of course you're gonna make it into a pun. That's why you keep bailing wimps. There's no challenge in it. I beat you. Whatever. You would never be able to catch a legendary Pokemon anyways. And then then I fall down a trapdoor. The name was given to him by the developer, not his mother. Sure, it like doorlessly, yeah. But I just sometimes I like to think about the implications of the world that we what are you doing falling into a hole? Some genius you are. So is you right. About like how it would work in the world. The first protagonist is named Red, which is the game version, but I don't think it's a good idea to name your child of a color. Plenty of people are named Ruby. Like, that is just a name people have. Behold the legendary... I wasn't expecting them to become colored all of a sudden. I think I battle you later. Good. I was not prepared to fight a legendary dog. Legendary beast or whatever. Hey, you seen? I dug a hole here too, but I was shocked. To be fair, in the Japanese games, they have different names based on plants. Suiika raced by like a blur. right in front of my eyes. For 10 years, I chased Suiika. I finally got to see it. I'm all choked up. Chaos, I was one to all do. And the fact I randomly fell through a hole. Thank you. I thought the legendary Pokemon of Arctry tested chosen humans by allowing them to get close. We're going to track Suiika. Chaos, let's meet again. Farewell. Let's see, what other... I mean, I wasn't. They were grayed out, and I just kind of expected them to stay monochrome. I thought they were like statues. I'm trying to think of other names that are colors that like people actually like have besides Ruby. Because while I wouldn't be surprised if I met someone named Red, that's also because I am very online. Scarlet. Emerald. Yeah. But at least with Emerald and Ruby, you could argue they're named after the gemstones. I don't know which came first, the color of the gemstone. But I think Scarlet's just a color. Artigold? Don't know if I know that one. Now I need to find the gym, though. And we're gonna find out if I should be scared of Gengars. I know the gym's somewhere in town. That's the reason for this town. I have found the gym. Pearl? I'm guessing this is like Koga's gym, and it's an invisible floor. You can inflict damage on. Can you inflict damage on any other Pokemon? Yes, because I'm not running exclusively normal types. Now I'll admit, Charles will have a really hard time against Gengar. Not Gengar, Ghastly, because he is grass, and Ghastly's poison. So go Gregory. Kill this man. Because luckily in Gen 2, Ghastlies do not levitate. Ghost Poison, go burr. Ghost Poison does go burr. Ghost Poison with Levitate, go burr. I think unique trait. Yeah, but if by unique traits you mean abilities, that is correct. They do not come in until Gen 3. Abilities aren't necessarily unique. Like, a fair bit of Pokemon levitate, but not Magneton for some reason. Like, I'm still really confused why. Why am I switching? Oh, to break the curse. Why Magneton just cannot levitate? Apparently I did not switch, actually. It's fine. Let's use Magnitude again. Cause like, that guy is clearly floating, right? But he's grounded. Wait, I should send in someone else so someone else can get some XP. I forget if Kling Kling can levitate. It's been a long time since I played Gen 5. Gregory's just grabbing them and violently shaking them. Yeah. They're lucky he got paralyzed. See? Because remember, just because you're a ghost doesn't mean that you aren't weak to the ground. Honestly, despite my dislike of having, you know, star players on a team, I prefer more random ones. Gregory is, that's the wrong move, is slowly just becoming the star player. There's been yet to be a gym where, like, Gregory does not just shine hard and shine bright. You would imagine even that the ground is where you want to put ghosts. I mean, if you... So, the ground's where you want to put, like, a zombie, clearly, right? But if you conceptualize the afterlife as, like, being above, arguably the ground is the exact opposite place you're trying to put them. Now, afterlife's conceptions are varied, and there are many across cultures and times, and I will make no further comments on that. Ah, right. That's the gym puzzle. You want to head about the invisible floors? I think I just have to track where the trainers are. Gym puzzle is rough. I think it looks more complicated than it is. Because I think if I just track it so that I fight every trainer, I'll just walk through it without a huge issue, besides the fact I've fought every trainer. But that's what I was going to do anyways, because XP good. Medium grace implies a small and a large grace. Gregory wants to learn self-destruct. I mean, in a pinch, it's good to have the option. Because this is not a Nuzlocke. I'll send Charles back out so they get XP. But small, medium grace, small and large grace. I was gonna say something about. I think a large grace is what we call a church, actually. Traditionally speaking. Smear one-headed grouse. Yeah, but I don't think we're gonna need it here. Cause go magnitude. You just cursed me. Medium grace. Remember what you did 12 seconds ago. You might have a better time defeating me. I mean, you won't. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the follow, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. I hope you have a fun time next time you come back too. Thank you for the follow, Rob Nick. Spent the spring with Pokemon, the summer, fall, and winter. Then spring came again. We were living together for a long time. That is how seasons work. I didn't actually get the hint from the woman, did I? But I maintain my stance. If I just track the trainers, then it's like whatever. Nope, I did not get the hint. Again, I think I've solved this though. Gregory, you can do better than that. I've seen you do better than that. There you go. There you go. Wins and losses, you experience both. Hey, I want to earn bits and do something with them. I'm not sure I can set up anything for that until I have affiliate. I genuinely don't know how to do that. Maybe you can do it before you affiliate. I don't know. I will ask one of my other friends who streams a lot, because he's knowledgeable about these things at this point, and talk to him about that. But right now he's at a convention, so I'll see what I can do. That's the extent of what I'll say. Maybe what I can do results in nothing, or maybe it results in ancient wizardry. There are more options than that binary just presented. Because there's always more options than that binary. Almost every guitar in me is false. So we'll fiddle with that at some point. But the noted, the desire is noted. Because I also want you all to be able to fiddle with that stuff, because I think that'd be funny. But I'm not sure I can do anything as it currently stands. My cup is still empty. But yeah, I have this puzzle solved. I have it locked and loaded. I want to see what this egg hatches into. I'm really curious about that. Okay, Charles is 20 now, so we can stop training Charles. The only reason why Gregory's getting more training is just because he's the answer to this gym. Oh, well, starting training next. What is the egg at? It's making sounds. It should hatch soon. We'll find out soon altogether what that thing is. Oh, I didn't actually want to complete the puzzle. Thank you. I wanted to go back quickly so I could go heal faster. But I don't think I need to get more potions, because I didn't really need to. If Morty is anything like his trainers, he's not that scary then. If Morty is stronger than his trainers, maybe it will be a problem. We'll find out now, shan't we? Oh, oops, I messed up the pattern. Oops, one out too far. Okay, let's move with more purpose. I miscounted. Sergeant Shinpedger was way worse. Alright, Morty, you and me. Let's see whose head's too high. Could you have come? An extra Pokemon have been revealed. It's said that a rainbow-colored Pokemon will come down to appear before a truly powerful trainer. I believe that tale. So I secretly trained here all my life. As a result, I can now see what others cannot. Just a bit more. A little bit more. I can see a future in which I meet the Pokemon of the rainbow colors. You're going to help me reach that level. I don't think I will. Unless my head's too high. Which it was against Whitney to start with. That's a Ghastly. Alright, that's a 6 level difference. So, go Gregory. Shake him about. Of course he gets paralyzed. Okay, well, I wanted you to do better than 4. You didn't need to go that hard. This is Gengar, which I think is his ace. We're still sending Wallace first to gain some XP. Okay. Shadow Ball. Ow. I did like 21 points of damage? But we can survive one more, probably, so let's try to hit him. And then use potions. Okay, good, we didn't get second paralysis. Oh, no. Okay, well, let's use a potion somewhere. I believe we still have some. Yeah, we got some super potions. And let's just hope we don't get second paralysis. We don't. Woo! But the Gengar was kind of scary, actually. A Haunter. I wonder if he's a mischievous. Because like it's the Gen 2 Ghost type. I can't name any other ones from Gen 2. So if he doesn't have one, that's just like a failure from the design team, really. Okay, good. That does not one-shot Wallace. Perhaps channel points to name a pocket monster? That could be fun, so long as we're playing Pokemon, yeah. Or just, you know, a game with nameable characters. I would have reserve the right to veto any name that's like explicit or whatever. I don't want to get banned or anything like that. But no, that could be fun if I can figure out how to set that up. And again, if I can set that up. I don't know all of what I can and can't do. I'm still pretty new to this. Okay, but I'll survive this Nightshade, thanks to having leveled up. No, do not send in the egg. The egg cannot battle. They need to realize who they are first. Oof. This hurts. But we're not... Okay, 6 is a fine number. Yeah, 6 is a fine number, you know? Magnitude 6? No qualms from me. Morty is defeated. His head was too high. I'm not good enough yet. Alright, this badge is yours. What does this badge do? Got the fog badge. Does it let me see through fogs? And the fog badge, Pokemon to level 50 will obey you. Also Pokemon that no I can surf now. Nice. And then the TM is a Shadow Ball. That makes sense. You're gonna do special defense as if it appeals to you. Isn't Ghost physical though? Isn't Ghost physical until Gen 4? Alright, so Morty's B. So who's next? Chuck. Okay. I know you do need Surf before fighting Chuck, so I guess I have to figure out how do you get Surf. It's time to do a tried and true tactic in JRPGs when you're unsure how to progress. Talk to literally everyone. Pokemon are raging at the Lake of Rage. There we go. We got a location now. We gotta find the Lake of Rage. Oh wait, before we go to the Lake of Rage, because I will be catching that Gyarados. Let's buy us some more Great Balls. 12 Great Balls should suffice. Route 42. We haven't been here before. Oh, an Ultra Ball. Alright, I guess we gotta go through the cave. Okay, good. It's not dark. Mount Mortar. Don't know this place. It's got Meryl. They're a fun Pokemon. But that fight would be tedious to do. Like, if I find a Geodude, just because Wallace is hard to train, generally speaking, hey, look, a Geodude, might faint them, because, like, they're doubly weak. They're not doubly weak, 4 times a week. So they just go down. Well, this is obviously not the Ether's handy. That's going to help in the Elite Four. And Red. Maybe I'll save them for Red instead. I don't know. Both are big challenges. Red and the Elite Four. So I don't know where we'll save the Ether for, but now we gotta try to find our way to the Lake of Rage. I can't tell you if I'm going the right way or not, because I genuinely don't know. I do know that this Rattata's being a problem. Okay, good, we managed to escape. Oh, is that a trainer? That's a trainer. Let's fight. It's not losing this time. He might lose any other time, but not this time. Well, let's see if we can make a statement to a falsehood, shall we? Hello. Oh, it's level 17. Okay, slight problem because we were already injured. Okay. You know what they say, in times of trouble, go Gregory. Because this man is weak to ground. So shake him all about. Oh, right. Double kick would be super effective. So apparently just all of Johto's like weak to ground. Need a queen. Alright, well, we'll send Wallace back out so they can get some XP. Oh, and Jasmine's steel type. You know, I thought Gregory was going to be temporary because it's still going to be stuck as a Graveler. But honestly, they might stay, thinking about just like the types that are in Johto. Maybe I won't get to use that Umbreon. Or maybe I won't use whatever the egg hatches into. Decisions. What's up here? Pokemon and a Pokeball. It's a Zubat. Let's see if we can run from it. Good, we can. And let's see, this item is a Revive. Nice, that replaces the one we used earlier. Another Pokemon. Another Zubat. It's not a shiny, so I don't care. Please let us run. I do not want to be hearing the critically low life sounds. There we go, there we go. We can run from the Merrills. Merrills aren't known for their speed. I said we can run from the Merrills, and then we failed to run from the Merrill. There we go. Oh, that was not an exit. I thought that was going to be an exit. There's just more cave. Is this cave never ending? It's not even a good cave. I mean, it might be a fine cave, you know, I'm sure the cave, you know, it's a perfectly good cave. But it's no good, like, Cave of Wonders from, like, the story of Aladdin. It's just a cave with Golbat. Could evolve into a Crobat in this generation. That's fun. Okay. Route 42. This is great. Everyone is super injured on this team. And by everyone, I think it might just be Wallace. But I would prefer if Wallace could not be injured when we go into the trainer battle. Wallace is now fainted. So, like, I would, I prefer if we could have the person we're training up, you know. But failing that, let's at least put Hoothoot up front, Hilda, so that someone gets experience, but Gregory's also pretty beat up. A Mahogany Town. I don't... There's a gym, but it's being guarded. Let's heal up, and then we can fight those, like, 3 people there. Well, also, let's see what the guard says about the gym. Since you came this far, take time to do some sightseeing. You should head north and check out the Rage right now. Okay, cool. But before that, we got some people to fight. It's good to be outside. You feel so free. I mean, people do often say, like, you know, you should go outside every now and then. Probably not, like, right now if you live in a similar time zone to me. Oh, right, I forgot to put Wallace back up front. Whoops. Because Wallace actually be good right here. Similar time zone and similar area to me. It's real cold. But, you know, just generally speaking. Doug Trio now. It went from 1 to 3. Keeping Wallace in. He can probably survive at least one hit before I have to. Doug Trio can learn Tri-Attack? And now he's paralyzed. I was right about him surviving one hit though. Right on the money about that before we had to use a potion. But I didn't know that Doug Trio could learn Tri-Attack. I'll admit, that surprises me. Okay, it does like a little under 20 damage, so we can... Oh, there's Speedy. Yeah, with another water gun though. Well, probably so. Oh, he knows the magnitude too. Well, we did survive. It might have been at 1 HP, but we did survive. It's a good thing you didn't roll magnitude 8 or 9. Or 10, which hypothetically exists. We'll use another potion, it's fine. We didn't use them against Whitney, so we might as well use them here. I think my plan right now is we'll figure out how to get Surf. We'll do the Lake of Rage, assuming that we can get Surf quickly, and that will be all for tonight. But we'll see how it actually all plays out. I just always like to hit that 2-hour mark, you know. This game definitely feels faster than Gen 1 did. Which is weird, because, like, Gen 1 I was able to just go boom, 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 boom. Because I knew what I was doing, but I don't know. The gyms feel closer together. And maybe that's just because I'm still early game. And maybe they'll spread out more as we get late game. Or maybe they just had a different design philosophy for this game than they did for Gen 1. Oh, right. Hilda's still up front. Well, I guess we'll see what Hilda can do, huh? No, they win that. They win that pretty handily. So let's send Wallace in. No, okay. Well, I mean, we might want to switch Wallace out here too. Because, like, this isn't, like, a particularly good matchup for them at this point. But I don't want to send Gregory in, because I don't think we have to. I know the XP is getting split, like, 3 ways, but better some XP than no XP. Especially with how close Wallace is to 20. Yeah, Reno. Yeah, let's see what Wallace can do. I think it's going to be Wallace straight into Reynolds. That's actually what I think is going to happen here. Nidorino appears to be stronger than Nidorina was. That does appear to be the case. There we go. Doesn't matter if you survive at 1 HP or 100 HP, a win's a win. Because the only hit point that matters, you probably should have used lemons, yeah, is the last one. Okay, George is calling. I will fight you once I get Fly to see if you say the line. And I will get rid of your phone number. Because honestly, levels have not really been a levels or money haven't really been a problem. So, like, I'm not worried. Like, I guess if money or that was become an issue, right? I will go back and I will collect people's phone numbers, like they are the Stones of Power or whatever. Collect them like Pokemon. A thing I'm not really doing if one looks at my Pokedex. I guess we're just training Hilda now. Good old Poison Sting. Wow. That did like no damage. Does Tackle do more? The answer to that question is no, they do about the same. Anyways, here's Wallace, I guess. Huh, I don't actually have an effective way to fight Quillfish. Because my usual way to fight water types would be Charles, who's grass. They are Pop Poison. They have minimized and they have hardened. Well, we can end with a slam anyways. Did okay damage, so I guess we'll just do it again. But yeah, no, I just have no good way to fight a Quillfish, huh? No, I don't know how common Quillfish are. But I don't have a good way to fight them. I wonder how much of things I know is just like video game or Pokemon related more specifically. And I'm sure that could have been more useful stuff instead. I mean, I guess Pokemon's useful because I'm playing Pokemon, so I guess useful is context derived ultimately. You know, a knife, generally speaking, is a useful tool, being able to cut things, you know, like bread or, if need be, people, whatever. But if what you need is a spoon, it's not going to really help. So, you know, usefulness is contextual based. What is and isn't useful is all derived from your circumstances. You know what, Charles? See if you win this. You're not Charles, you're Wallace. Now we'll see if Charles wins this. Yes, I'm aware that's super effective. Oh, right, you're missing because right, they've minimized, and Razor Leaf naturally only has a 95% hit rate. So Razor Leaf is probably just not going to... There we go. Alright, that should be neutrally effective. And gets around the Harden because it's special. There we go. Okay. Also can critically hit, that helps. Let's heal up so that we're not poisoned all the way. And that's remember to put Wallace up front while he's still in training because he's not yet 20. Nope, that's Renal. Which... bike. I said North was Lake of Rage, so hopefully I get Surf here somehow. I don't know how you get Surf in this generation. You get somehow. That is my official conclusion. You get surf somehow. I'm sure an event will happen. They'll be like, ah, this is the event that will lead me to surf. And whenever I encounter the big story, next big story thing, I know you need surf to get to where the Red Gyarados is. So there is that. No, we don't. We don't win this. And I want to get that last couple points of XP. Chuck a rock at him. Okay, well, we might win against this time Slash. That's reasonable to expect to win against with my water type, I feel like. Ah, but maybe not the crit. That might make things slightly harder. So now it's another grass type, good old Charles. Defense scroll doesn't matter, grass is special in this generation. Actually, I think Razor Leaf is still just special. But grass in general is special in this generation. Alright, now we can start training uphill in Abandon. Oh, well, this is evolved. I didn't know they evolved at 20. I thought they evolved at like 23, 25. But we have a Quagsire now! Yippee! Love Quagsire. It's just so goofy looking. And now he's pot ground type. So now electric types cannot do anything to him. But we do need to go heal. I guess our team is slowly starting to evolve. Which makes sense, I guess. We're about like halfway through the game. We have, well, I say we're halfway through the game. We're halfway through the front half of the game. We have 8 gym badges to go before we can challenge the Elite Four, which we will be. That house is red. What does the sign say? Oh, it's just a trainer tip. Okay. It's telling us the type chart exists. That means moving at the speed of light. They both are. Hold it there, kiddo. The toll's $1,000 to go through. Thank you very much. Did they just rob me $1,000 bucks? Jeez. Like, it's not a lot in the Pokemon world per se, especially at this point in the game for me. But still. I was not expecting his name to be referenced outside of, like, jet message with him, but some question mark guy, huh? Okay. Need a king. Hill is not really gonna do great here, so Let's see if Wallace can do it so Gregory doesn't keep becoming much higher level than the team. I mean, soon we will be trained to 25 anyways, but, you know, as it stands. Yeah, I think Wallace can do this. Well, maybe not if he gets crit hitted. Let's see if they just got lucky. Yeah. There we go. We get our own crit hit. Try to learn Hypnosis. Well, that's a handy move to have. Oh, we're not gonna use Growl. Theoretically, we might use Foresight to hit someone at some point, maybe? It's probably the next move getting replaced, let's be honest with ourselves. Oh, the egg's finally hatching. It's an Elekid! I've never really used an Elekid, actually. I was gonna say I do like Elekid, but I don't really have a strong opinion. This will be Ellie. Yeah, level 5, of course. What's their moveset like? Quick Attack, Leer, and Dizzy Punch. Right, Dizzy Punch is unique to the Pokemon that hatches from the egg. Ellie, Gregory, or the Umbreon I want, I think is the real choices here. Well, let's fight this dude. He loves Pokemon, that's why he started, and he keeps killing Pokemon. I mean, that's good. Good to do something you love. So that's Slowbro. I don't think he'll particularly winning that fight, but Charles will. If Charles hits. Your accuracy wasn't reduced, Charles. There you go, there you go. Alright, fair. They're pretty tough. Pretty especially tough. Let's cut him down a size. Oh, cut can miss 2, huh? I thought that was 100% accurate. It's probably 95. I was just thinking, well, they probably don't have much physical then if they have a lot of special. That tends to be the balance. I'm gonna do that to you quite simply. Lake of Rage. Fishing Guru's house. Let's pick up a fishing rod in case we need that. The Rage is actually a crater made by a rampaging Gyarados. I filled up with rainwater and the lake was formed. That's where the story passed on from my grandpa's great-great-grandpa. Used to be that you could catch lively magic up there, but I don't understand what's happened. Oh, never mind. They are not giving me a fishing rod. Maybe this old man has some advice for me. Gyarados are angry. It's a bad omen. That old man had no advice for me. Your advice? I heard this lake was made by rampaging Gyarados. Was there any connection to their mass outbreak now? Not really. Nothing really in the way of advice from anybody here. Ah, full on knockdown. We'll have one of those ourselves soon enough. Ours will be stronger. Maybe if we go this way, we'll find someone. You have anything to say? Oh, you're a trainer. You're in a slump. Maybe it's the gear you're using? Let's battle for a change of pace. Alright, they are a trainer, apparently. You know, maybe the slump isn't the gear. Maybe the slump is the Pokemon that you need to train up. Actually, wait, why did I do that? I mean, now I've committed to the course, but like, Hilda could have done it and just gotten all the XP herself. So like, why did I do that? Yeah, she could have gotten all 42 XP. Oh, that's a Gyarados. See, that one might actually like require something, but like the Magikarp. That's a level 10 Gyarados. I don't think Gyarados evolves at level 10. My dude, what have you done? But I'm going to trust the 6th level difference in my favor. Go to sleep. Let's try that one more time. Oh. Oh, good. They're confused. You get another shot. Hilda can, in fact, put someone to sleep. So with them asleep, I think she's got it. With them awake, I don't think she did, but them asleep. Magikarp, I think we can do Magikarp. I mean, maybe it will no tackle if I'm unlucky. It is level 15. It might. Okay, it's just splashing. No, I need you to hit with that hypnosis, just in case they do no tackle. You're at 8 HP. Like, this is your best bet of winning and claiming all the glory. They're gonna wake up and tackle me this turn, aren't they? Oh no, they stay asleep. Okay. That would just be my luck. They would wake up and tackle me. Another Gyarados. Okay, now we're gonna change Pokemon. Reynolds, I guess. We will need to go back and heal. Everyone's pretty beat up. Reynolds getting the critical hit to be like, I'm done with this. And they actually got decent XP from that Pokemon. Allegedly, this is the Lake of Rage again. I mean, this is a new route we haven't gone before, which is a bit dangerous to do with how low my Pokemon's HP are, but, you know. You live and learn, and all that stuff. And the elixir, well, I mean, it was worthwhile. Elixirs are real good. Again, we'll save them for one of the endgame bosses. Joey, I don't care. Team 43. Teams are good. Ooh, a house. You have strayed far. Here I have meditated. Inside me a new power has awakened. We share with you the power of Pokemon. Take this child. Okay. Do you see it? It is hidden power. Draws out the power of Pokemon for attacking. Notice, its type and power depend on the Pokemon using it. Okay. I was kind of hoping he'd just give me Surf instead. But I guess we have hidden power now. That's fun. That's cool, I guess. I don't know. I wonder if the gate guard will, the gym guard will tell me anything more about what to do. Because I've seen the angry Gyarados now. Oh, there's another trainer down there, but also like our team is beat. So we'll do them next time we come up to this region. Oh right, should not have gone through the actual house. Because I get mugged. I don't know why I don't just challenge them to a Pokemon battle and, you know, then beat them up with my Pokemon. Okay, I did that. Well, time to go get mugged again. Because there's at least one more trainer to fight up there. You got any information? Not really, just generalized information. About gameplay and stuff, okay. Nothing of particular note. I just go around the I can just go around that its entirety. Haha. I do not need to keep being mugged. I've, you know, paid out $2,000 for my mistakes, but, you know. It's all fine. In the end, we will make them pay. Because remember, crime doesn't... Well, I mean, if you don't get caught, crime can pay quite well. But assuming that the justice system works, crime doesn't pay. Okay, and here's the other guy I saw. No, like, how... There's the angry Gyarados that I can't get to. That's a Lickitung, wow. So let's see, there's the angry Gyarados that I don't have Surf to get to. We got the hidden power, so that's not... That wasn't it. What remains? What remains? Go around the lake one more time. If I don't find an answer in that pass through, I'll save it for next stream instead of just wandering blindly here for who knows how long. Cause it's late. I'm getting tired. But let's see if one more once around the lake reveals any answers. Because they did tell us to like go up here very explicitly. Getting out of the grass would be nice. Oh, now we can find venom nets here. You can also find venom moths. Lake of Rage, old man. I think we talked to her too. No, we talked to him. He was a trainer. No. That just leads to the hidden power guy, and I don't think to anywhere else. Maybe there's another branch. Let me just there's not another branch of this path. No, not one that goes anywhere. Technically, this was a different branch than one we took, but it doesn't go anywhere meaningful. Well, I guess for now, I'm gonna head back to the Pokemon Center, heal up and save, and then I'll figure this out next time. There's something probably incredibly obvious I'm missing. If they weren't asleep, I would try to fight this guy. This is a favorable matchup type-wise. Unless I, like, was supposed to already have Surf and I just, like, complete... The Kimono Girls! I was told if I had seen the Kimono Girls, and I never found their theater. I bet that's where I have to go. Right. I'm getting mugged again, because I got too caught up in my Kimono Girls realization. I bet the Kimono Girls are where we have to go. I'll find their theater, but I'll save that for next time, because then we can do Kimono Girls and Lake of Rage as, like, a unit. It makes sense. The storytelling makes sense. The storytelling, I say. Not the word for it, but, like, the blocking. Oh, we have to go through that cave again. At least this time I, like, know the path somewhat, and it's not that big of a cave, actually, once you know the path. But yeah, I bet it's the Commando Girls. I mean, stake in the stock and rest stream on it, I guess. So I hope this bet's correct. Okay, we healed up. That's not a theater. I think the theater would be big. I have like a red hat. Nope. Maybe it's this building? No, this is the Tin Tower. Oh, actually, now that we've been to the Burn Tower, we can go through the Tin Tower. Okay. That's what we'll do next time. We'll do Tin Tower next time, and we'll find out where we're supposed to go from there. But thank you all for coming out. I hope you have a great day, evening, night, whatever it is. And let's all go a-wandering, Wanderlanders.